Have you ever been in a situation where water gets trapped in your ear? Even though it's not a serious medical situation, but it can be scary and very discomforting. Join me as I show you today a few remedies you can take to tackle this situation. Welcome to My Health Today. My name is Dr. J and I'm your host on your favorite health TV show. On today's episode, we'll be looking at a very common situation. You're in a bedroom and suddenly a drop of water gets into the ear. It becomes stuck, it gets trapped, it can't come out. Shake your head this way, turn it up, turn it down, the water remains there. If that water is not evacuated, it can actually get infected and cause an ear infection. Water in the ear is called swimmer's ear, and the water causes irritation and inflammation. One of the predisposing factors to water being trapped in the ear is the presence of wax in the ear canal. So, by extension, it means when you clean your ear regularly for wax, then you have less chances of water being trapped in your ear. But I need to say this, don't use cotton bud to clean your ears, because the cotton usually gets detached from the stick and also gets trapped in the ear. It's actually meant to clean the nostrils. So, water gets trapped in your ear. What do? First, you have Gravity, you have Valsalva maneuver, you have hot compress, then you have alcohol and vinegar. The first thing to do is Gravity. Once you notice that water is not coming out, first thing, you turn your head to the side of the ear that the water is trapped. Then with the flat of your palm, you cover the ear. This helps you to generate a negative pressure, and rapidly you remove the hand. That negative pressure usually now drags the trapped water and it comes out. If that doesn't relieve the water that's trapped in the ear, then you can go ahead to do the next step, which is Valsalva maneuver. You don't want to go anywhere, because when I come back, we'll take the details of the remaining steps. Welcome back. Thank you for staying on your favorite health TV show. I remain Dr. J, your host. Now we're talking about how to remove water that is trapped in your ear. And now you've tried Gravity and unfortunately it hasn't worked. So we'll move to the next step, which is Valsalva. What is Valsalva? It's a combination of a number of steps. The first thing you do is to close your mouth. You pinch your nostrils with the 2 fingers and then you take in a deep breath. Then you try to exhale with the mouth and the nostrils closed. If you perform this correctly, you hear a popping sound. Next is hot water compress. And the procedure is very simple. Get a piece of hand towel, soak it in hot water but not scalding so you don't get to burn yourself. Press it a little bit so that it doesn't drip. Sit your head first towards the ear that has a problem and then hold the hand towel to the ear for about 1 minute. Then release it. Do that 3 to 5 times. Sometimes you may need to lie down on that affected side for the water to gradually drain out. Then the final step you may want to take is the alcohol and vinegar step. A mixture of alcohol and vinegar can actually help the water trapped in the ear to drain out. The procedure is simple. Mix equal amounts of alcohol and vinegar in a small container. With the aid of an eardropper, instill 1 to 2 drops into the affected ear and then keep the head upright for about 2 minutes. Then you tilt it to the affected side to allow the water to drain out. So with this, you should have been able to get the water out of your ear. If these remedies don't work, then you definitely need to see a doctor. Stay with me because I'll be right back. Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us on today's episode of My Health Today. Now we're looking at water being trapped in the ear. And so far we've looked at how to get the water out of your ear using Gravity, using the Valsalva maneuver, using hot water compress, and finally using the alcohol and vinegar step. I advise you to follow these steps in the same order. You try Gravity, it doesn't work, you progress to Valsalva. You try Valsalva, it doesn't work, you progress to hot water compress. You try hot water compress, it doesn't work, you progress to alcohol and vinegar. Please remember to leave me a comment or send us messages. Follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter platforms. Until I come your way again, remember, practice what you've learned, because one day you may just be the difference between life and death. You may be able to save yourself, another person, or at least be of help. Until what you know becomes what you do, you actually don't know anything.